Hi guys, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be talking about top 10, well not top 10, just ranking all of the King Sound coasters. So let's go. Woodstock Express first. It's a good Woody, good kiddie coaster. It's good for the young ones. This was my first ever actual roller coaster, because this is my home park, but yeah, this was my first ever roller coaster. So I would say this is definitely for the little ones. It's actually pretty smooth for its age, but I'll give this a solid 6 out of 10 because it's for kids mainly. Next coaster, Flying S Aerial Chase. Another kids one, but this one's a little more intense because it's a flying coaster. And this one's a bit rough too. It's a lot more, it's rougher than the Woodstock Express. It's been around longer, I'm pretty sure. I don't think it is, but I think. That doesn't make any sense. But it's good for the little ones again. It's a good introduce for Banshee and inverts. So I'm going to give this a solid 7 out of 10 because of its more intense. Next coaster, Racer. A lot of people are going to disagree with me, but this is a really rough ride. Even with its retrack, it's rough. I know it's a good ride and all, it gives great airtime. Then that racing factor is just perfect. But I don't know why that's in there. But it's just perfect. It's just a perfect racing factor. And then how you guys are split up and then you meet back again, that's just perfect. 8 out of 10 just because it's rough. Yeah, just 8 out of 10. Solid 8 out of 10. Alright, next coaster, the Bat. I put it higher. I don't even know why I put it higher than the. But actually, yeah, I do, because it's more intense and I like how you will fly down it, and then I like how you swing past the guests coming out of the exit. That's really cool. And then at the final break one, where you're swaying even though you're stopped. That's cool. And then it's it's just a really good ride and cool. So that's going to be a solid 8 out of 10 again. The Beast, it's rough, but it's a good Woody. Definitely on the more intense side, and it is extremely rough. That end part is scary. I have to close my eyes the entire time, and I push myself against the back of the seat, and it got a brand new retrack, and it is a little smoother, but still not as smooth, so I'm going to give this an 8 out of 10. A lot of people are going to disagree with me about putting Adventure Express up here, but Adventure Express I just feel is smoother, it has better theming. Well, actually it doesn't have better theming, but it has really good I like this. I almost lost my hat on this thing actually once. You don't feel like you're going that fast, but you're going that fast. Yeah, it's just overall fun. Just a fun ride. I don't know what, 8 out of 10. Backlot Stunt Coaster. It's a good starter coaster. It's a good starter launch coaster to get your kids into launches and get ready for Flight of Fear and stuff. It's just to help get ready for Flight of Fear and stuff like that, launch coasters. So, and the fire you can actually feel to help. It's a good family coaster, really good family coaster, honestly. Would definitely recommend. I'm gonna give it a solid 8 out of 10, 8.5 out of 10. Banshee. Now we're getting to the big guns. So a lot of people are gonna disagree with me, but I feel after the but when you come out of the drop, there's it's you have the over the shoulders, the vest restraints just pushing on you. It really hurts, and there's a little bit of rattle, which hurts your head. For me, I'm short, so I bang against the vest restraints because I'm not that tall. But yeah, 8.5 out of 10. And then it has a unique feature, a Diamondback for I like the rattle on this ride, and then the splashdown is just perfect. If you ever go on the back, you can like if you just stick your head out a little bit, you'll get that side of your head completely drenched. And like, then like, yeah, you'll come off the ride soaking wet. And then there's the hair stuff on the roof. Yeah, it's just a really good ride. The drop's really good in the back row. There's a bunch of airtime. Just perfect. Just a perfect ride. Like, you can't go wrong with the B&M Hyper. Like, sheesh. It's a good ride. Like, you can't go wrong with any B&M Hyper, but 9 out of 10. Invertigo, I'm just going to say it. I like Invertigo more than Diamondback. I know I'm going to get a lot of hate for it, but I just think Invertigo, it's more intense, scarier, because you'll either have a lot of room or you'll be stapled in. So, like, if you have a lot of room and you're facing down, you're just going to go, like, all of your weight is going to be on that, and that's the scary factor. And then that Cub roll is, like, perfect. It gives you the right amount of hang time. 9 out of 10. Orion for number 2. Let's just say Orion. It's a good new ride, but there's one ride that's better than this. But this is overall a really good ride. I like how the lights at night, those are really cool. The Helix is really good. Then that drop is insane in the back row. And then those airtime hills right before the brake run. That's good. So 9.5 out of 10. The best ride here, I'm going to get a lot of hate, but the best ride here is Flight of Fear. I'm going to say it. Flight of Fear, with its theming, it's one of the scariest themes out there. With the UFO and the Q. And just the theme is scary. And then it does well with that theme and the Q during the ride. And then after the ride and the brake run, there's that alien sitting on toxic waste. So, yeah, 10 out of 10. Perfect ride. Good job, Premiere.